everybody, it's Heavy Dobby, and I just got out of a counseling session, and so um, I don't even, honestly, I don't even know what VLCD day it is. I'm with the October 1st loading group, so I lost a half a pound this morning and a pound, I think, yesterday. I don't know my numbers. I just know I'm plodding along. Really trying not to focus on the scale so that I don't want to manipulate the scale. And anyway, that's another story. For those of you who haven't seen my last few vlogs, just know that I had an epiphany the other day, a week ago or something, and saw myself as rapidly approaching a level of addiction to eating and overeating and binging. That I was afraid was going to become severe. So I decided to take advantage of my employee assistance program, which is 5 hours of counseling, and then I hope to go and have a counseling through my insurance company. I maybe can get some. Anyway, we'll see. So I work a 13-minute drive from, according to my GPS, from my counselor session. I left a half an hour early so that I could get there on time. And lo and behold, I got stopped on my way out. I got a phone call that I had to take. I had an interpreter cancel, so I had to make a phone call for that. So I was leaving still in due time, but there was an accident on the freeway. I didn't have the address to make sure my GPS was going to get me. And at 10 after 2, I finally found the building. And it's kind of a horseshoe, and you're supposed to park inside the horseshoe, and there's parking spots, and then there's an elevator you have to take up, and you have to get access. They have to allow you in. It's secure. And I watched this man and woman get on the elevator with his bicycle, and then the elevator opened, and then they were still there, and then the elevator shut, and then when the elevator opened again, they were still there. The elevator was broken, and my appointment was up on the 4th floor. So I was on the phone with the counselor, who I still haven't met yet at that point, and she's calling me saying, something's wrong with the elevator, I'm coming down the stairs. So we meet each other in the elevator. She gets in the elevator that's not working. The manager's there calling the elevator company. And I'm saying, she says, I really hate to do this to you, but we're going to have to take the stairs. And I said, no, sorry, can't. My back won't let me. I cannot do 4 flights of stairs. Not right now. And so I offered to walk around catty corner to a coffee shop. And she said, well, it's not very private, but yeah, sure. So we walk over there. I hobble over there. And we have 20 minutes left of counseling. So, needless to say, I was that close to telling her, forget it. This is not a good sign, or, I'm not into signs, but today's not a good day. But we sat down, and I found a place that wasn't too much in earshot of anybody. And she goes, so, tell me about yourself. Guess what I do? I start crying. I'm like, ah! Anyway, I think I really like her. I told her, just a lot about just this approaching potential addiction. I have an addiction, but I was having binges that I was identifying as something is going wrong fast. So, I've always been an overeater. I've been an overeater since I was 8 or 9. But I had hit a fork in the road, and I had taken the road that's traveled on a lot when it comes to addictions, and I was finding myself binging. So this has been within the last month that I've had these progressive binges. So anyway, long story short, you want to know what we all talked about? Well, my mother and my father, because they're probably, you know, had a lot to do with my early childhood parts. She asked me about if I was considering if I would consider Overeaters Anonymous, and I told her that the schedule didn't work, and she suggested another one, which is called Smart Recovery. And so she wants me to try to find that, and they do have online sessions, and so that's one of my parts of homework. And then she also suggested I journal. And I told her that I was never a journaler. I might start, I was always the one that got the Dear Diary for Christmas, and would write, the first week in January, I'd write 7 days straight, and then I couldn't keep it up. So, fail. But she really wants me to. So, I'm going to journal, but I'm going to journal on the computer because sitting down and writing in a book is just not for me. So those are the two pieces of homework. Like I said, it was a very, very short session, but I felt like it was good. She's, of course, how fast can you get to know somebody? I told her about the screaming match fight that I had with my husband 2 nights ago. It was the first fight we had ever had where it was screaming match fight, in our entire marriage. We normally don't fight. We bicker, and then, you hurt my feelings, and, forgiven, and we go on. But this one was a doozy. I also told her about my stressors as far as this Sunday when I take my performance test for my job, and if I don't pass, then I have to find another career. So the test is on Sunday morning at 7:45 if any of you are interested on the Pacific Coast. And then, because you can send thoughts and prayers my way. And then I have another meeting with her on Monday at 4 o'clock. So we'll have an hour. So it'll be like 3 times longer. Anyway, little frustration. I don't like to walk into new situations not feeling in control. And I definitely was out of control. I don't want to overeat, but I do want to take it all back. She's going to possibly give that 20 minutes or so to me pro bono. She has to find out if the insurance company, my employer, will give her another session if she gets a hold of them. So, 8 minutes, 14 seconds. That's it in a nutshell. I really want to work this therapy. I don't want to just go and listen, and she did say that she's not going to tell me what to do. She's going to help me discover how I should do what I need to do. So she asked me if I wanted what I wanted to have at the end of this time, and I said the ability to identify what's going on and to have the tools to make a better decision. And she seemed to give me feedback visually that I was on the right track. She felt like I was very insightful of myself, of who I am. And so, yeah. All right, 9 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. Love ya. Bye.